What up, y'all? What up? What up? Middleman TV in the building. How y'all boys doing today? My bad, I had to get on here late night for the post-fight reaction. If y'all didn't know, y'all finna know. I was at the fight. You feel me? I just came back from the Fargo. I just got home about 30 minutes ago. Went to shower, come home and get right. But I was absolutely at the fight, and we're gonna talk about the whole show up to bottom. We're going to talk about Bam. We're going to talk about Boots. We're going to talk about Khalil Cole, Raymond Ford, what I thought of everybody, and what I think is the future plans. I mean, what a night of boxing. We learned a lot today, and we always learn something in boxing. That's the beautiful thing about boxing. You learn something every day. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, man. Sparking my blunt up first. So once again, Eddie Hearn bringing boxing back to Philly tonight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There might have been 10,000 people there, but the crowd was pretty empty. You know, I expected a lot more people to be there than there was. Let's see if this blunt even fucking works. Before we get started, man. So when I walked into the arena, the Khalil Cole and Manuel Gallegos fight started, man. Now, I had seen Gallegos once against Diego Pacheco. He gave Diego Pacheco life and death, and he made Diego Pacheco earn that win. But Diego showed that he has a future because he was able to withstand the pressure of Diego's and win the fight. Pretty, like, I wouldn't say convincingly, but like there was no doubt who won the fight. You know what I'm saying? That being said, Khalil Ko, another fighter that Eddie Hearn has been hyping up in the light heavyweight division for a while now. I'm walking into the arena, I'm watching Khalil Ko, and from the opening time that I'm watching Khalil Ko, I'm seeing him. He cannot get comfortable in there with that pressure that Manuel Gallegos was hitting him with, man. And I can just tell, man, that Khalil Ko was in trouble from probably round 4 on. I'm like, whoa, this Khalil Ko even gonna last? And he got hurt 5 or 6 times in that fight. I think he got dropped, maybe got hurt 7 or 8 times. Got dropped 5 times. And Eddie Hearn was just talking about Khalil Ko being in the future light heavyweight title fight in the future, man. I mean, all that gets halted today, man. First of all, Gallegos impressed me today, man. We will be seeing Gallegos again. He's tough as hell, and he's a good fighter. Puts a lot of pressure on you. Like, I'm talking about pressure that, like, if you can't figure it out and you're not a great fighter like a David Benavidez or a Pacheco, you might not figure it out. That's what I noticed about Khalil Ko, man. Raw talent. I've always said I think a lot of Khalil Ko, but tonight kind of exposed him in a way. Moving forward, I thought Raymond Ford had a tremendous performance today. You know what I'm saying? Like, thought Raymond Ford did his thing, man. Raymond Ford showed y'all that he could box, he could punch. He's good at controlling the distance. He. I thought he did a really good job of cutting off the ring. Raymond Ford. It's like it's not his fault. Was good, Keith Thurman. Been a while, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was just on live yesterday, or the other day, and you missed me. But yeah, man, it had been a while, bro. Boxing was dry last week, the whole last week, man. With the Oshaki, Foster, Robinson, Kosei Sal, and and the Floyd Schofield. I wasn't really too into them fights, man. You know what I'm saying? I watched them, but I wasn't gonna make a video about them. I didn't feel like they were big enough. So you know me, man. I come on here to give y'all the best boxing information. If there's no boxing, if shit's dry, then I'm not just gonna come on here and just start talking about nothing. But if y'all want me to come on here, we could always have barbershop talk. But also work got busy too. We gonna get to the Boots fight, but I was just talking about Raymond Ford and how Raymond Ford looked really good tonight. I thought Raymond Ford had the second best performance of the night. Khalil Ko got embarrassed tonight. I don't want to hear about Khalil Ko being a prospect going forward. The man could not avoid Gallegos' pressure today. But let's get to Boots, though, man. Right? Bam stole the show. I think we all know Bam stole the show. Boots still won though. I had it 8-4. Man, you more generous than me, man. I had a 7-5, man. I was at the fight, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Karen won round 12. I thought Karen was getting more comfortable as the fight progressed. After the knockdown, I think he knocked him out in round 7, round 8. Karen recovered beautifully, and then I thought Karen fought well the rest of the way. Listen, Jaron Boots gets hit too much, man. He gets hit way too much. And most importantly, I didn't see any adjustments from the first fight to the second fight. I saw Boots doing the same shit in the second fight they did in the first fight. And it's like, I don't know what you think of Karen, but I don't think of Karen as an elite guy. He's just a guy. This is a guy that Boots is supposed to stop if he's Bud Crawford. If you guys are comparing him to Bud, saying he should be fighting Bud, then he's got to put stops to guys like Karen. And once again, this is the second time fighting him, man. It's no fluke. He can't stop Karen. And this is the second time I've seen Boots get hit. Too many times. He got hit by David Avenesian, got hit by Karen. It looked like he was going to get dropped by Karen, man. I'm not going to lie. I thought Karen was going to drop him, man. Like, Boots looked hurt a couple of times in that fight. Missed the 4th fight, but I seen the 2 knockdowns. Had his opponent was running the whole entire time. He had him on his bicycle the whole time. But like I said, shout out to Raymond Ford, man. Raymond Ford is a fucking great fighter. I think he proved it. Like, I want to emphasize how good Raymond Ford is. Like, his only loss is to Nick Ball, and I think a lot of Nick Ball. I think Nick Ball is a fucking monster. So, like, Raymond Ford is a beast, man, and he will be back, man. I think 130, 126, it don't matter. The man is a killer. Bam better than Tank. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Pound for pound, I agree with you. Obviously, he's too small for Tank, but, I mean, skill-wise, bro, the way he lets his hands go, to his punch placement, his footwork, I mean, he's incredible, bro. Bam stole the show, bro. To come to Philadelphia and to put on the performance he did in the dominating fashion that he did against a worthy veteran, it just shows who Bam is, man. He really is something special. Karen seemed to have the higher IQ, man. So you were watching the same fight I was watching. You were watching Boots look uncomfortable, Boots not being able to change his game plan. Meanwhile, Karen's looking more comfortable as the rounds are progressing. He's starting to land that left hook. He's looking real, like, confident in there, man. I'm like, whoa, like, why does Boots and Karen seem even? Why do they look even? Why is Karen winning 5 rounds? They had it. One judge had it 9 rounds to 3, 8 rounds to 4, but I had it 7 rounds to 5, man. I ain't gonna lie, like, I had it close. It maybe 8-4, 7-5. Either way, it was too fucking close. It was too close for what we. I expected it to be. First of all, I didn't expect the fight to go past 9 rounds because I thought Boots was going to make a statement. But I bet the distance because after round 1, it was pretty obvious to me that no adjustments had been made. As I was seeing that shit, I said to myself, I'm going to show somebody this when they try to say something about running. Exactly, bro. Like, there's levels to running, bro. But that dude was running. Bam better than Tank skillfully. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Bam skillfully, bro. He's top 5 pound for pound at this point, bro. Top 6. He's right there. Could have killed that dude if that shot was bare knuckles and clean. That stoppage beats Key. Stoppage as KO of the year, honestly. You talking about Keyshawn Davis' stoppage yesterday? I mean, they were both great. You had Boots in 8. I mean, yeah, man. I thought Boots was gonna make a statement, and clearly he didn't, man. Like, I hope we can put like the Bud Crawford conversation like to bed a little bit. Like, Bud is clearly more experienced. Bud clearly knows how to avoid punches. Let me ask you a better question. Boots is about to move up to 154. He's about to fight Virgil Ortiz. I don't like that fight for him, but Crawford just fought Israel Madrimov. How would you like Boots' chances against Madrimov? Because I'm here to tell you right now, I think Madrimov beats him, man. Like, shit, based on what I saw tonight with Karen, how can I not think that Madrimov wouldn't beat him? How? Madrimov is trickier than Karen. He's stronger than Karen, bigger than Karen. And he was getting hit at will by Karen. So, I don't know, man. I need to see more from Boots. I still think he's a great, great talent, but he's 28 years old, man. He's kind of going down the boo-boo route. He hasn't really fought no big names. And it's like, I think he finally gets it, but in his next fight, but it's like, man, coming off 2 performances, I'm not sold on like what the future is for Jaron Ennis. Yes, sir. Key took that dude head off, but Bam could have killed that dude. Yeah, man. I mean, Bam is special, bro. Like, we're talking about, it's one of them talents that, like, we have to appreciate seeing while we're here, because, like, we're not gonna get too many Bams. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I'm not gonna compare Keyshawn's knockout to Bam. I think they both had great moments over the weekend. You know, Bam pretty much just showing who he always has been, being a dominant force, being a pound for pound great. And Keyshawn, to me, showed the world that he's a superstar in the making. He's a star born, and he's here, and he's coming, and he's ready for anybody at 135. So they were both great in their own way. Proud of both of them. Majumov KO's Boots, and so does Bakaram. I mean, man, that's what I'm thinking, bro. And like, you know me, Blueprint. I like Boots. I like Boots. So do I want Bakaram to beat him? No. Do I want Majumov to beat him? No. But based on what I saw tonight, how can I not think that Majumov and Bakaram wouldn't beat Boots? I do, man. I just do. Like, and it's sad because we all thought that Boots was the guy. And like, now that I'm seeing, like, I don't want people to ever compare him to Bud. Like, I felt that was like being my favorite fighter. I felt like that's really disrespectful. I've been said Majumov KO's Boots, by the way, since the Bud fight. That's all I needed to see, to be honest. Majumov's are very sneaky and has it all. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, Boots and Bud are both slick. They're both exciting. You know, they both can punch. But Bud's better, bro. Like, Bud can switch his, adjust. Crawford can adjust. We saw it in the Majumov fight. Majumov was tricky as hell, was landing, and Crawford adjusted and was able to come out successfully in the second half of the fight. Boots didn't really adjust. Ennis, I like Bomac a lot better. I'm going to just put it like that. I think you would agree with me, Blueprint. Bomac is a much better trainer than Ennis. No offense to Ennis. He's not terrible. But I was listening to some of the instructions after I left this arena, on YouTube, and I don't think he was giving them the right instructions, man. I never hear Bomac ever give the wrong instructions. Like, Bomac's a hell of a trainer. There's levels to this shit, man. They're trying to make Shushu Inoue, make Bam Bam Inoue, Bam fuck around and stop Inoue. I mean, he's so small, though, man. He's so small. But so is Inoue. But Bam's smaller than Inoue, bro. So it's like, imagine seeing... I've never seen Inoue beat a bigger fighter. Never. He's always a smaller guy anyway. He would literally be the bigger guy against Bam. And it's like, I would like to see that fight. But I think the guy who has the recipe to beat Inoue might be Junto Nakatani. Bomac's levels better than Bozy, and I like Bozy too. Yeah, I like Bozy, man. He a good dude. Good dude, funny guy. But Bomac's on another level right now. Bomac is on fire. He got Keyshawn Davis, who looks like the prospect of the year. He be with Shakur Stevenson. He be with Troy Isley. Be with Bud. He was with Chris Eubanks. He's not with him anymore, but Neri was bigger than Inoue on Fight Night. It was noticeable, too. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Inoue's a small 122, 118. Like, he is small. And Bam's a big 115. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not It's not like an impossible fight. I just think that for the first time, Inoue wouldn't be the much smaller guy. Like him and Bam at the very least. Like, I think Inoue is probably about an inch taller than Bam. Bam's about 5'3", 5'3.5", 5'4". How tall is Inoue? 5'5". So yeah, Inoue would be about an inch and a half taller, bro. He would look like the bigger man in there. Key, Eubanks, Bud, etc. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a great stable. Bomac is the man, bro. Oh, look who's in the motherfucking building. Hey, Blessa. My boy, man. It's been a minute, man. Welcome to the live. I'm back, baby. My new top 10 most skilled. Number 1, Bud. Number 2, Usyk. Number 3, Inoue. 4, Beevil. 5, Core. 6, Bam. 7, Loma. 8, Tank. 9, Beater Bia. 10 at the top of my head. I mean, anybody can get top 10, man. I'm not gonna say David Benavidez, or Key, but they're starting to climb that ladder though, man. Probably Tyson Fury. Yeah, I'll give you that. Abdullah was exposing Jaron Ennis also, and Khalil Cole. Bro, Khalil Cole was exposed. Like, I don't know what to think of Khalil Cole. He got embarrassed. He got knocked down 5 times. He got literally, and he went out on the shield like a tough bastard, but the way he got knocked out in the 10th round, he came out. The ref was going to stop it there. He wanted to come out. He refused to let him stop it in the corner. Came out and got stopped 5 seconds later. And, I mean, yeah, I don't think Abdullah got exposed, but I think we now see that Abdullah does have a weakness, and he needs to fix that. He needs to fix his defense up, man. I'm very optimistic about Abdullah because he's young, and you know, I see a lot of potential in Abdullah. But that was a bad look, getting dropped by a guy that no one knows, a guy that's not that good with 5 losses. Junto's in my top 13 to 15. Yeah, Junto's right there, bro. Like he's right outside the top 10 for me too. Keyshawn Davis, the truth as well, man. There's so many good fighters. Caleb Plant's in my top 15. He's not in my top 15, but you talking about skill wise? Maybe. The problem with Caleb Plant is he fades too much for me, man. Like I would favor him over Berlanga, but I feel like at some point he would fade and Berlanga would catch him, and that would be the turning point of a fight. You feel me? But maybe he would beat Berlanga. Berlanga's not that smart. I feel like Canelo was kind of fucking playing with him a little bit. 5 more skills, 5 more fights. He's skill for skill or pound for pound top 10. I can respect that. Abdullah got too more comfortable. I don't think he got exposed. That's what I think. I think he got too comfortable. He knew he was fighting a bum. And instead of being cautious, he just started letting his hands go a little bit too much. And he got caught with one. That's what I think happened. He got right up. He recovered beautifully. And then he knocked dude out in the second round. So I'm not taking too much from Abdullah. At the fact he's also 20 years old. At the fact that he's also got a lot of room to grow. Also at the fact that, like, this isn't really his era right now. He hasn't even hit near his prime. So, like, the fact that he's starting this early, I'm very optimistic. I hope Top Rank moves him the right and proper way because he could be a champion if they don't rush him. I agree with you, man. If Caleb Plant wasn't a fader, and we got 3 viewers in the building, make sure y'all hit that motherfucking like button. Y'all know the drill, man, on Middleman TV. Hit that fucking like button. If Plant didn't fade, he would have beaten LOM. But if he was, yeah, man, I agree with you. I mean, he doesn't fade, he beats these guys, but he just fades. It's what he does. It's what he does time and time again. He did it in the McCumbee fight. Actually, he didn't even fade in the McCumbee fight. He started off rocky, and then he finished McCumbee. But there's always something with Caleb, and that's the problem. If there's any new subscribers, if there's any new viewers in the building, make sure you hit that make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that motherfucking like button. Being exposed means you show vulnerability. Okay, well, yo, what the? But I don't know. I feel like exposed means you got exposed, like you got embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like Jaron Ennis got, you know, Jaron Ennis showed some weaknesses tonight. I don't think he got exposed because he didn't get like embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Jaron got embarrassed. I just think he was lackluster tonight, and there's clearly some weaknesses there with Jaron, and we see them now. They're pretty open eye. I think, I think Khalil Cole got exposed. Like Khalil Cole being a prospect, only having 13 wins. You fight your first step up against Gallegos, and he beats the shit out of you. He knocks you down 5 times, and you pretty much show that you're not even like world level. Like, I hate to say that, but like Khalil Cole doesn't even look world level to me. Like, he can punch. He was hitting Gallegos with some right hands, and I thought at some point he hurt Gallegos, but Gallegos just kept coming, kept swarming, and Khalil didn't have enough, man. Khalil got some power, but he's limited, and he got exposed. He got exposed. Jaron didn't get exposed. Jaron just has weaknesses. And Abdullah, I don't think got exposed either. I just think he's young. He's got some weaknesses, and he can tool that up. Hence the definition. I know. I mean the definition, yeah, but I just have my own personal definition of exposed, because exposed to me also includes embarrassed. His chin is definitely in question. Are we talking? Who are we talking about here? Wait, 26 win, 21 KOs. Dude got popped. Absolutely. Absolutely. Keyshawn will be top 5 in 5 fights. Top 5 pound for pound or top 5 in the lightweight division? I think he's already top 5 in the lightweight division. If we're talking about pound for pound, yeah, we're going to have to see about that. But he definitely can climb his way in, man. He's probably already in the top 25. Keep sneaking into my top 15. Need to see him fight more skilled fighters. He trolled in his other fights. Bro, Keyshawn be having fun in there, man. He looks relaxed. He always looks comfortable. Every time I watch him fight, remember, I've seen him fight twice live. Both times I saw him fight live, he looked comfortable. He looked comfortable again. I haven't seen Keyshawn put up a bad performance yet. I'm not going to lie. Like, his last 3 performances have been really good. And obviously, he hasn't fought anyone too good. But he's doing what he's got to do against the guys in front of him, man. He's looked good, man. He's looked really good to me. AB got exposed in the way where sometimes he can get too comfortable. I don't think it's his defense, to be honest. Oh, you talking about AB? You mean Abdullah, right? AB, so we calling Abdullah AB? Because at first I thought you was talking about Adrian Broner. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I had to read it again. I'm like, whoa, Adrian Broner or Abdullah? It's definitely a question. That's what I was gonna ask y'all next. Do y'all think Abdullah Mason is chinny, or do y'all think he just got hit with a flash knockdown? I think he got hit with a flash, but kind of looked like he was kind of a little chinny though. He got caught, and it's got exposed for me. That's what my friend said, man. My friend said he done with Ennis. He was ready to call Ennis a bum. He said Ennis ain't shit. That's what he kept saying. Ennis ain't shit. Ennis ain't shit. Ennis ain't shit. I'm like, damn, you are. I'm not gonna say Ennis ain't shit. I just think Ennis needs a lot to work on. He definitely not ready for Bud. I think Virgil Ortiz versus Jaron is a great fight. I think Virgil probably has the better chin than Jaron. But I thought Virgil lost his last fight. They robbed Burachuk. So I think with that fight, it's a fire fight. Both coming off bad performances, man. It's a fight to make. There is another fight where Abdullah got dropped before, but they didn't call it. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, man. I mean, already a couple things. They're moving Abdullah fast, man. They make him fight like every 3 months. If you think Ennis got exposed, how couldn't you see Abdullah got exposed when he got dropped twice, Blueprint? Sugar Sean whoops most 147 pounders, just like Ern said at the boot presser. Come on, bro. That was a troll. AB didn't get touched up like Boots did. Terrible comparison. I mean, Boots did. I mean, and when I get off this live, man, I'm about to go watch the Boot highlights because I was at the fight live, but seeing it there and like watching it on TV is 2 different things. I want to see how badly he got touched up. I see he was getting touched up all night. Like, to be honest with y'all, I think Karen landed the bigger shots in the second half of the fight. Like, am I wrong for that? He was landing some vicious right hands. Like, Jaron just kind of looks stagnant in there. Like, I don't know, man. Like, he did have the knockdown. That really, really helped him because without that knockdown, he wins that fight by like 2 points. No cap. I think that knockdown gave him a solid 4 or 5 point win. But had he not gotten that knockdown, I'm trying to tell y'all, that fight would have been way too close for the liking. He got dropped twice. The fuck you talking about? That's worse. I mean, yeah, he did get dropped twice, Abdullah, but yeah, D Abdullah, yes sir. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I like to be on point. I'm getting older. Boots not in my top 10 anymore after this fight. Nah, he's not. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Boots got a lot to prove to me, man. It's unfortunate, but he has a lot to prove to me, man. And that's why even Bud made that tweet on some I respect you, young bull, but you're not on my level. But keep chasing your dreams. You ain't got to chase me. Chase your dreams. And I felt that because Boots should not chase Bud. Yeah, Abdullah is for sure chinny. AB isn't Chinny. Come on, you got knocked out. What's the knockdown? Nah, he got counter in those knockdowns, bro. He did get counter, but I think I think the punch was too wide, man. He was too offensive. He didn't even think to like regroup or reset his feet and then come back in. I think he just rushed it. Like he got too confident, like you said. Those were all flash knockdowns. He wasn't hurt, just off balance. Rewatch. You seeing something different shit. I thought, that's what I thought. That's why I called him flash knockdowns. If Sugar Sean had the power, he would have stopped Boozer Drop. Bro, I don't think Sugar Sean is good, bro. He's a MMA fighter. You know what I mean? Like, that's my opinion. Like, I just don't think Sugar Sean is shit. You know what you're talking about. You got counter in those knockdowns, blueprint. You know what I'm talking about. Just think of blueprint slow. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I definitely don't agree with blueprint on the Sugar Sean shit. Oh, when I say Sugar Sean, I'm saying Karen last name like that. Oh, you funny as it. Well, yeah, bro. Karen, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Oh, yeah, you okay. So if Karen would have had power, he would have stopped Boots or dropped him multiple times. Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, bro, he was fucking him up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in the fight. Oh, damn, Karen. Come on, Boots. Do something. Fight back. I shouldn't be saying that at a Boots fight against fucking Karen. I should be saying, there you go, Boots. There you go, Boots. Good job. Good right hand. You heard him. I should be saying shit like that. I wasn't saying none of that. Besides that one knockdown, and the knockdown was a flash knockdown. Karen got back up right away. Wasn't even hurt. Yeah, man. Boots got a lot to work on, bro. And like, I wasn't even impressed in the Avanesian stoppage. Like, I thought Avanesian fought well. He just, Avanesian is just super chinny. And Boots was able to stop him. But Boots, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, he might be a little overrated. How you been though, bro? Yeah, it's good. It's good, hey, man. I like to see my loyal viewers back, man. I'm sorry I haven't posted, man, but I'm gonna get back on this motherfucker. Y'all know I be busy, man. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. We grown. How when you didn't know it was counters until I told you. When AB got dropped, he got up immediately both times and came right to him. Shows he wasn't hurt at all, and it was a flash. He simply got knocked off balance because he puts himself in awkward positions. I mean, look though, man. Can we all agree that Abdullah is 20 years old and that he's not even in his prime yet, and he's got a lot of time to fix these things? You know what I'm saying? He's got time. I'm not too worried about Abdullah, but he did get exposed early. We're gonna call it exposed, but we're gonna say that we're not worried about it. I'm not too worried about it right away. I'm not thinking too much of it. You know what I'm saying? Carmel gets hit a lot too. Are we worried about Carmel? Carmel looks like he got a good chin though. Abdullah looks like he could be chinny. I see the difference. You watch the fight. You're embarrassing yourself right now. Blueprint, you don't know shit about boxing. Damn, why are we being all negative? I think y'all both know about boxing. Y'all done both got on my live at the same time, plenty of times. Where we done talked about plenty of shit, and y'all done both been engaged. Y'all done both engaged on my channel for hours. So I mean, I think y'all both know y'all boxing. I just think y'all just got different opinions on this shit. Me personally, I don't think AB. I think AB. We shouldn't even be worried about him. I think AB is still a good fighter, and the best is yet to come from Abdullah, man. But they shouldn't step him up too quick. We got 3 viewers in the building. We got a new viewer in the building. Make sure you hit that fucking like button. Subscribe if you're new. Yeah, Abdullah got exposed. He gets comfortable right now. I won't say it's his defense. It looked 80% of him being too comfortable, can't play. He's a counterpunch. Look at him. Just making me laugh at this point, little bro. Don't know if you can get dropped, putting yourself in position. You could get dropped. You're showing you slow, little bro. Rewatch the fight. I mean, look, man. Abdullah stopped this guy in the second round. He got dropped twice. Both, to me, flash knockdowns because he went on a knee, got right back up. They look like good shots, but flash shots. I think dude was just kind of swinging for the fences, and since Abdullah was kind of coming in wild, he kind of got caught. I don't think it was really like a clean, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going with, yeah, I don't think Abdullah got hurt. I don't think Abdullah got hurt. Like, me personally, like, but, he could be chinny. And that's something we got to, because the guy he was fighting, that's what we have to talk about. The guy he was fighting wasn't shit. He was a bum. The guy he was fighting was a fucking bum. And Abdullah should have never got hurt by a guy like that. So I guess that's the thing. Right now, if Abdullah was to fight Kermel, I would probably favor Kermel. I'm not gonna lie, but just a thought process that I'm thinking. The one time he hurt is when he made his leg buckle. He was for a moment, then he recovered. I mean, yeah. I know for sure you're slow. I'm steady telling you simple boxing, and you just can say so shit. I gave you options to rewatch the fight. I mean, yeah, when we all get off my live shit, we can all rewatch the fight. I'm gonna rewatch the Boots fight tonight because I gotta see what the fuck Boots was doing tonight, man. Like, I couldn't believe it, man. Like, once again, this is the second time I've seen a hometown kid a crowd walking out in disappointment. Like, happened with Shakur Stevenson in Newark, New Jersey. They walked out in disappointment. They booed at his fight. They didn't boo Jaron, but they walked out. No one even listened to the decision. Like, by the time the decision was announced, the stadium was fucking empty. Like, just sad. No one even cared. Boots put on a shitty performance tonight, man. You said he wasn't hurt. First thing you said he was hurt. Look at what you typing. All right, we'll get on Abdullah later, man. Let's focus on Jaron. I talked about Abdullah the other night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to check that live out. I actually talked about it the other night. We had some other viewers on this bitch, and they was engaging. We actually had a really good live. I wish I would have been on there. I was referring to you saying when he got knocked down, Goofy. Boots got some work to do. Yeah, man. Boots got some fucking work to do. That's what we need to talk about. Like, Boots got some work to do, man. Do y'all favor him over Virgil Ortiz? We got 4 viewers in the building. Hit that motherfucking like button. Do y'all favor Virgil Ortiz or do y'all favor Jaron Ennis, man? Like, at this point, man. Because, like, I'm just not liking what I'm seeing. I'm not liking the body language. I'm not liking the confidence. I'm not liking the comfortability, man. I was expecting what we saw two fights ago against Romain Villa was nothing short of excellent. Greatness. Superstar. Where's that Jaron Ennis? Where's the Jaron Ennis I saw against Romain fucking Villa? I haven't seen that Jaron Ennis recently. I've seen a fucking stagnant, one-trick pony kind of Boots. Like, it's not the Boots I want to see. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Boots know it too. You heard that nervous laugh in between the questions they asked him. No, I didn't watch the fight. I was at the fight, so I don't know what questions they asked him. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna rewatch it, man. I want to see what Bozy was saying because I heard Bozy was giving him some lousy instructions. I heard it was just the whole 9. I saw him talking back to his dad a couple times. I was looking at the jumbotron and shit like that, and it just didn't look like Boots was ever truly comfortable, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, to me, it looked like Karen was actually the one that was more comfortable in there, man. Karen just doesn't have a lot of power, and he's just kind of like not that skillful. Like, if Karen was better, like, Bakaram is nice. Like, if that would have been Bakaram tonight, Boots would have been in trouble. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Based on what I saw tonight, I think Boots would be in trouble against a lot of guys, man. And that's what I'm saying. Bozy didn't get no instructions really either. Yeah, I heard he said just go for the knockout. Just go for the knockout. Just get him. Like, that's not good. That's not good instructions to me. I watched the single multiple times. You don't know what you're looking at. And Bakaram knocks out Boots. You think so? Yeah, bro. Bakaram means business. Yeah, man. Boots, I don't know, man. Boots, I got a lot of questions about Boots right now, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. Bozy said no adjustment for him. It's pathetic, bro. Pathetic what I saw tonight, bro. I won money tonight, though. I'm happy, bro. I didn't bet it until round 1. I let the round fill out. I'm thinking, like, I could already see after round 1, I'm like, I'm betting the distance. Put $15 on it at plus 240 odds. Got back, like, what, $40? Won, like, 55. Like, it was solid. Like, Majimov as well, bro. This dude's so annoying. Nah, man, y'all gotta get along on my channel, bro. Y'all usually always get along. I don't know why y'all not getting along this time around, man. It's kind of crazy. I don't expect that from y'all. Y'all be on this bitch. We always talk boxing, and then shit, this the first time. Shit, y'all don't get along. They got counter and trying to argue against it, like, huh? I mean, it was a counter. I mean, yeah, it was a counter. It just wasn't. He just didn't get hurt by it, in my opinion. He was hurt for a second. He recovered beautifully. Like the recovery, was beautiful. I still gave Abdullah Mason a B+ performance because the way he finished, dude, was incredible. Why you keep saying the slow shit got countered? You do realize you can get countered and be in awkward positions to get dropped, dumbass? Yeah, that's for sure. That's slow as fuck. Stop typing, goofy. You just come off as a slow nigga. All right, man. Y'all been arguing, man. All right, so I'm trying to think. So we talked about Bam. We talked about Boots. We talked about Keyshawn. We talked about Abdullah. Is there any fights coming up? Because I'm trying to figure it out, man. Like, American boxing really showed itself today. You know what I'm saying? And all weekend. This was a big, big weekend for boxing, y'all. Big weekend for boxing. Who y'all think had the moment of the weekend? I'm gonna go Keyshawn Davis. I think Keyshawn and Bam both had the moments of the weekend. Bam, showing that he's still one of the best. And Keyshawn really making a name for himself, man. Keyshawn and Bam. Boots versus Charles Conwell. Ooh, I like that. I like that. And Charles Conwell's a hell of a fighter, man. Not an easy fight for Boots either. I would favor Boots though. I'd favor Boots. No doubt about it. That's a fight I would want to see. Keyshawn and Bam for sure. Yeah, those two were incredible, man. They really showed themselves tonight. This weekend. What do you guys think of Keyshawn Davis's brothers? Do you guys think those guys will ever amount to anything? Mainly Kelvin Davis, because Keon made his pro debut, but Kelvin, I think he's like what? I think he's got more wins than Keyshawn. I think he's 14-0. I think he's 28 years old. He's 6'1". Like he's got the credentials to be good. You say Keon nice? Yeah, I think. What about Kelvin though? Like Keon's 1-0. Like I haven't seen enough from Keon. He does appear to have some talent. But Kelvin, like, do you think Kelvin will ever be good, or do you think he's nowhere near Keyshawn and like he's just kind of like there because it's his brother? Like I don't know. I can't tell. Like every time I watch him though, like he does put good performances. Need to see more of Kelvin Davis. Good dude ran from him. Yeah, but in the fight before that, he got a stoppage. So like Kelvin be fighting, man. Like Kelvin looks good. I want to see Kelvin get a step up eventually. Like I think Kelvin is decent, bro. Like everyone talks about Keyshawn. I don't think like Kelvin's not like super quick. He doesn't have like super like explosive combinations. But like Kelvin's a hell of a boxer. He's long. He's got the right skill, like size for his weight. I think Kelvin could be a solid fighter, bro. He kind of reminds me of Paul Williams. Like Kelvin definitely needs to focus more. But Keon, nice. Okay, so you guys aren't really sold on Kelvin, and Keon is a young future prospect, is what you guys are telling me. All right, well, that's good to know. I wanted to just know that. Uh, I like Kelvin Davis, but yeah, being the oldest brother, it's kind of sucks to see that he's not Paul Williams. Yeah, man, I think he's paralyzed. Shout out to a legend named Paul Williams, man. That was a fucking legend. Yeah, he gave us some legendary fights, man. I think he fought Sergio Martinez twice. First time he won a controversial decision. Second time he got knocked the fuck out. But man, Paul Williams, was he an exciting fighter? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like Kelvin's got all the credentials, bro. Like Kelvin's not bad. He's undefeated. He's good, man. He just we got to see a step up with him, you know. People say Floyd ducked Paul Williams. That was a big ass nigga compared to Floyd. Wasn't he like 6'3"? He was like 6'2". Yeah, he was big, bro. I mean, shit. He was chinny though, but maybe he wasn't chinny. He was just going up against Sergio fucking Martinez. And at that time, if y'all remember, Sergio Martinez could pop. That motherfucker could punch, bro. That was the knockout of the year. I don't go back and look at that knockout if y'all don't remember. That knockout was crazy. Yeah, Paul Williams was good, bro. I fuck with Paul Williams. They need to get mixed reactions though. Like Floyd had other options. Yeah, Floyd fought enough people for me. Sergio Martinez was a very good fighter. He had a very unique style. Yeah, he did, man. He had that, that he was a brawler, bro, but he was like he had skill, but he could punch. But he had that Argentinian heart to him, like he was big and dangerous. There was another big nigga they said Floyd ducked. I'm trying to think who. I can't remember. He fought. He fought a lot of people, bro. Got to think about it. I even think he fought Demarcus Chop Chop Corley. Fought a lot of people, bro. Floyd has a really good resume. Get this motherfucking name. Well, if you remember, let me know. We got 4 viewers in the building. Hit that motherfucking like button, man. I'm getting a little tired, man. I'm probably gonna hop out this bitch in a little bit, man. But yeah, man. Overall, man, we had a good day of boxing, y'all. We learned that Boots has a lot to fucking work on. We learned that Karen is just a bad matchup. Once again, Eddie Hearn just making a shitty decision, bro. I, I already think I'm starting to think Eddie Hearn's not a good promoter, y'all. Because listen, he had Demetrius Andre for 5 years. He wasted Demetrius Andre. He completely wasted him. We have 6 viewers in the fucking building. Hit that fucking like button. Subscribe if you're new. He had Demetrius Boo Boo Andre for 6, 7 years. He wasted his career. And then now he's got Jaron Ennis. And who the fuck are you having him fight against? You have him fight a broken down Avanesian, a broken car down Avanesian. He didn't even look that good in that fight. And then you can have him fight a rematch against a guy he never looked good against the first time he fought him, Karen, and he looks even worse the second time. I mean, I just don't get it, man. Eddie Hearn, he does terrible in all the Saudi. He's got a horrible record against Top Rank. He's got a horrible record against Frank Warren. I mean, Eddie Hearn's he's a load of shit, man. Like, we gotta just keep it a bean. Never mind, it wasn't a big nigga, but it was Winky Wright. Oh, Ronald Winky Wright. That's my boy. Hey man, Ronald Winky Wright was a hell of a fighter, bro. Yeah, he was a big nigga. I was gonna say Winky Wright was huge, bro. He fought like Jermaine Taylor and shit, didn't he? Floyd fought a lot of legends that was already developed. Imagine Floyd versus Winky. He would have been. That would have been a that'd have been a tough fight for Floyd. I ain't gonna lie. You'd have to go back to Sugar Ray Leonard to compare Reyes to Floyd. Yeah, I agree with that. Though the nigga was around 6'2" or some shit, got them mixed up. Bro, Ronald Winky Wright is a fucking dog, bro. Wasn't always the most exciting, but he was a fucking dog, bro. Man, I'm tired of shit, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. But we gonna get back on here tomorrow, man. I'm gonna watch Sunday football, put my bets in, and then I'll probably hop on here tomorrow morning. I mean tomorrow afternoon, or probably after work or something, and we'll talk about boxing. We'll talk about the week, future fights, and I'm gone, man. Peace. Let me read these 2 last comments. Winky Wright could have upset Floyd. Nigga had power like a motherfucker. One of the best defenses. Definitely. And when I tell you the nigga was getting hit all the time with that high guard, I wasn't getting hit. Talking about Winky. Winky's a Hall of Famer, man. I'm gone. Peace, baby.